I'm already freaking out! Fedge! How am I supposed to be calm with that intro? Oh my gosh! How's it going, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Muv-Luv Photonmelodies. Oh, I can't believe I could be doing Muv-Luv so much and still be so excited, but ow! That intro! I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Oh. Okay, so, if you don't know, if you are not aware, Muv-Luv is a fantastic series that covers an arcing story. First in Extra, where you go through kind of a rom-com romance, and then in Alternative and Unlimited, where you go into an alternative world line where everything's crazy, an alien invasion, and it's all horrific and amazing and incredibly written and heartbreaking and everything. But, we are here now. This is a collection of short stories, of side stories that came out after the main core. Again, it's Extra, Unlimited, and Alternative. You play through those. If you've never played those games, you need to leave now. I covered those games on the rest of my channel, but frankly, you should experience it on your own if you haven't played it yourself. Like, please, support the developers. Go buy it, play it. You will not regret it. It's like a life-changing experience. It really, really is. It's probably one of the most powerful narratives I've ever come across in my entire life. But if you are here because you've been following the channel and because you play these games, then, oh, here we go. So, we just finished Photon Flowers, which is fantastic. Lots of good side stories, really in depth. This game looks like a mirror of that, where like it looks like it's gonna be a collection of short stories again, but like this one includes Altered Fable, which is, I believe, where we're going to be starting, which is effectively the extra rom-com dating sim again, but with all the characters, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. Just seeing that introduction, oh, who do I pick? There's Mia, whom I have always had a big crush on as far as like characters goes, but then there's her twin sister, who's also really cool, and then I don't know if Kashiwagi's a choice, but if she's a choice, then she's awesome. And plus, there's probably I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I've ever been so emotionally invested in something, and it's I don't even know, but I'm excited. If you can't tell, I'm super excited for this. Oh, so good. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for the people who have translated this. It's so nice to be able to have this. I'm glad I got to jump on the bandwagon with this series when it was just about to have like a revival and start getting translations like crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna go touch up the options, make sure everything's gonna be hopefully balanced. First episode's always tricky because I don't really know until editing how the volumes are working with like music and character voices and everything, but I'm gonna try and get it all situated real fast, and we'll jump right into it after I'm done with that. Okay, so I think everything's balanced. Let's just go right into it and see how this all looks. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at it. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get a seizure here. But alright, so information about Muv-Luv Extra and Alternative, and then Adoration, Resurrection, and Altered Fable. Okay, so this is the choice. So like, I'm gonna take a big, so this is like, recaps of everything. Pause this if you want to like reread it, but the summary is, it's pretty good. But again, this is mostly for a refresher. I've been playing this game so recently, like I don't really need a refresher. But it is nice to see that they've got everything. The Muv-Luv recap, and then the series history, and then alternative. Okay, again, pause the screens if you want to go here, but like this stuff's freaking insane. But it looks like there's only going to be 3 little aspects to this game. But again, I don't think they're little. I think these stories are probably pretty solid in length. So we're going to be going through all of them. Again, pause through here. Fantastic stuff. All of it's so good. So Adoration and Resurrection look like the alternative timelines that we're going to explore. But as has been asked for amongst everyone in my comment sections, and as much as I agree, I think we're gonna start with Altered Fable. I mean, I'm the kind of person who normally has to save the best for last, but come on, guys. I mean, we gotta jump into this. It's first episode. We gotta go for it. Alright, the long-awaited follow-up to the original Muv-Luv saga is finally here, picking up directly where Muv-Luv Alternative left off. Takeru returned to the wacky rom-com world of Muv-Luv Extra, only this time things are a little bit different. The multiverse may have been mended, but now the love nucleus has even more girls to choose from. Let the harem hijinks begin! Oh my gosh. Serving as a homecoming to the series in more ways than one, this reimagined version of Extra, often called Final Extra, is the perfect bookend to Takeru's story. If you consider the trilogy as a multi-course meal, then this is the dessert, a sweet and scrumptious reward for powering through the daunting entree that is Muv-Luv Alternative. You swallowed enough, every tough pill, every morsel of pain and despair that game could throw at you, and PTSD. Now it's time for some well-deserved rest. Reconnect all your favorite characters one last time in this massive celebratory standoff as one of the greatest casts in gaming history. Need more convincing? Flip over to the next page. Do I dare? I'm kind of scared to see what this one's going to be, because I'm guessing it's going to have the ecchi side. Alright, let's see. When we last saw Takeru, he'd been introduced to his classmates, the multimillionaire Maya, her courtly sister Yui, and the timid transfer student from overseas, Kasumi. Our story picks up with a class cook-off to determine who gets the privilege of sitting next to Takeru. Gosh darn it. But this is quickly overshadowed by a much more interesting reveal 2 days later. I feel like I shouldn't read anymore. I feel like we could just jump into it. Alright, so like I don't want to read the synopsis very much because like it's just going into what's going to happen first off. But let's see. To talk to the game, take part in the sorts of zany annex from the school-wide paintball tournament to hitting slopes to the mountain hot springs lodge, getting caught in an international conspiracy. What the fetch is this? Learning the true meaning of Christmas. Of course it has Christmas. To an all-expense-paid tropical island getaway where Takeru might have a chance to live out his wildest fantasies with the apple of his eye. Anything can happen in the new rewritten reality. It's this Altered Fable, and it is your story to unfold. Note, due to quality and accessibility concerns, a remastered version of Altered Fable, A Shimmering Shard of Spacetime, has been slightly modified from its original 2007 release. In particular, the routing mechanics during the island portion of the game have been reworked to be more intuitive, and too many games that were originally mandatory have been removed in the interest of streamlining and improving the overall experience. Aw, kind of sad that I know I'm going to be missing something. Rest assured, however, the story remains completely intact. We've even added all new feature as an incentive for completionists, unlockable wallpapers. Okay, now you're catching my eye. These will unlock upon witnessing certain scenes over the course of the story, many of which will require a specific set of player choices to access. If you want to collect them all, you'll have to seek out every optional scene in the game that has to offer happy hunting. Yeah, see, these guys know. They know us. They know who we are, what we are. I'm sad that we're missing a couple things, but to be fair, it sounds like the spirit of everything will be kept. Now I wonder who are the choices for the characters going to be. Like, I saw in the voice stuff like we're gonna have Hayase and like Akane and all of them. Like, are they potential characters for like the Database? I have no idea. Anyway, best universe, best start to the finale, the capstone. Like, doing it first, I do think it's kind of like there is something to be said about doing it like at the end of everything, but at the same time, I think we've earned this. Like, we've earned this. It's time for us to go for it, and then we'll wrap up this series for us with like the side stories that are in the alternate universe, of course. But this is just going to be a glorious trip of happiness, and I think I've just had an idea of what we can do in the end. But for now, let us begin. English, of course. As much as Japanese looks cooler, English is what we gotta go for. Oh my gosh! October 20, 2001, Los Alamos National Laboratory, United States of America. Interesting.
出力を 75% まで上げたまえ。
Yeah.
了解。出力 75%。
どうだ？
今のところ問題ありません。安定しています。
よし、いいぞ。カウントダウン続行だ。
Wonder how this is gonna tie to everything.
出力 80% へ。
了解。出力 80%。
博士、いよいよだな。
はい長官、この未臨界実験が成功すれば我が国の核戦略は大きな転換期を迎えることになりま。
Uh-oh.
なんだ、何事だ。
わかりません。
博士、センサーに反応。高出力のニュートリノです。
何？どういうことだ。未観測の太陽フレアか。
わかりません。少なくともこれはこの研究所以外の場所から放射されたものです。
Very weird. So this is like a nuclear test site.
博士、これは一体どういう。
私にも分かりません。
博士、大変です。プルトニウムが臨界に。
Yeah, that's bad. You get out now.
バカな。総員大兵、核兵器閉鎖だ。
臨界だと。一体どうなっている。こんなところで核爆発が起きたら。
プルトニウムが臨界に達しました。
Get out of there.
神よ。
Okay, what?
どうした。
Evacuate still?
その反応。
何。
一体何が起きたというんだ。
Maybe was that the reality warping to allow like Takeru back into this world? That was weird. Unlocked a new wallpaper. Oh, that was easy. Oh my gosh, how long has that been since we've heard that?
Takeru-chan!
Aww.
Takeru-chan! Takeru-chan!
I do kind of feel bad because Sumika totally deserves to be a Takeru, but we're not going that route.
じゃあ今日も元気に起こしに行くよ。
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, yes! We're back, baby! Hi! Oh, yes. Yes! This thumbnail's gonna look familiar.
やっと来たか、タケル。
Maya. Huh?
私の方にもお顔を向けてくださいまし。
Oh no, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, Takeru, you brilliant son of a gun. To be fair, you earned it.
どうかなさいまして。
I have several questions. No, I just, oh boy. Oh boy.
姉上、タケルはまだ寝ぼけておるのではありませんか。
Uh-huh.
そうかもしれませんね。まあ、タケル様、寝癖が。ですが、タケル様、そろそろ起きねば学校に遅刻いたしますよ。
Oh boy. I mean, I realize that, but, God, if only this were a dream. All the things I'd do to you two. Wait. This is no time to be letting my hormones run wild. Oh no. Not Kazubi too. Oh no, she brought Kazubi along too? I I'm so sorry, Sumika. Hey there, Sumika! She's like, ooh. How's it going, Kasumi? Just going great? Wait, Sumika, I can explain. No, I clicked too much. Curse you, hen. What did she say? Like, oh, wait, why are we back to square one again? So she remembers? She remembers? Oh, we're in the, oh, we didn't hit the moon. We got close though. Ah, yes. I don't care. We're gonna have 2 intro videos for this video. We're doing it. Why is everyone pissed? Oh no. Alright, it's official. I don't know if my heart can take this. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Monday, October 29th. Shortly after my birthday. Oh my gosh, we're freaking back. This is so weird. Oh, what? Dang it, Sumika. I think you sprained my neck. It's not my fault. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm the victim here. I made this a point of telling them in no certain terms that sleeping in my bed is strictly prohibited, but apparently they don't care what I have to say. Glad to know we're in the big flat wasteland still.
Takeru-sama, どうされました?
You too. You too. Yui, I am shocked at you. I know they're both sorely lacking in common sense, but I figured they'd at least help be able to follow directions. They've only been here a week and I already turned my life upside down. And there's no going back now either. So long, blissful days of my youth. Oh, shut up. October 22nd, 1 week ago today. It was a fateful day when Mia. Did I say Mia earlier? If I did, I need to be shot. Maya and Yui transferred to our class. For some reason, they both immediately latched onto me, leading everyone to believe there was some crazy love triangle going on. You know, to be fair, I mean, there's not much to be said otherwise. Only a few minutes later, we got a third transfer student, Kasumi. One look at Sumika's face, she burst into tears, which sent the entire class into an uproar. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, get this. Everyone started acting like there was my fault somehow. Can you believe that? Then things started spiraling completely out of control. It was bad time. I don't really want to talk about it. And when I finally got home, battered and bruised, guess who was already there waiting for me? The crazy twins, just chilling in my living room like they owned the place. And when I threatened a restraining order, they pulled out the illicit sexual relation permit thing, which apparently gives them free reign to do with me as they please. They'd even gotten it signed by my dad and the Prime Minister of Japan. Oh, and I also found out that they were the ones behind my parents' sudden vacation that was all a ploy to get them out of the house. Wait. But wouldn't that mean the gears for this were already in motion prior to their arrival on October 22nd? Wasn't actually the day my timeline's divergent, so to speak. I just discovered a plot hole? Nah, it can't be a plot hole if you address it. Alright, listen up. When I said don't want you sleeping in my bed anymore, I meant it. Are you defying me or did you just forget?
それはだな。
Didn't you already bulldoze the whole dang neighborhood to build your fancy mansion? Can't you just sleep in that? Yeah, that freaking monster. Like, you guys trying to give me a heart attack or something? Because that is sure what it feels like.
そういうわけではございませんが、いずれタケル様には慣れていただかなければ。
Alright, so if I go down the mayor route this time... do I get both of them? Is that how this is gonna go? Oh yeah? And why is that?
嫌ですわ、タケル様。妻たる私めがタケル様と心情を共にするのは当然のことでございましょう。
You would just say that with a clean, like a straight face? Say what?
姉上、まだ姉上とタケルは。
I don't know. I don't even know. Don't ask me!
土曜日、何かあったんじゃないの？
Heck no, dude. I don't even get me started on Saturday, alright? You know what happened, and I'm still pissed off about it.
あんたたちには料理対決をしても
Oh,
ら
the
う。
cook-off! We're doing the cook-off again! Thanks a lot, Yuko-sensei. You and your dumb ideas.
優勝者には白金の隣の席を与える。どう？
Just for a seat? All the stupid things to compete for. Oh, no.
こんにちは。よくお前抜け抜けといらっしゃいませ。
Ingrates. Oh my gosh. Ah, my cheeks. My face is gonna be sore after today.
皆様、本日はようこそいらっしゃいました。厨房にご案内いたしますので、どうぞお上がりください。
Oh my god. What the fetch is this? It's like a freaking Iron Chef. Chew or spew? What the heck?
遅かったわね、あんたたち。ここが今日の決戦の舞台よ。
Oh no. Oh no.
ほう、こんな場所があったとは。三剣さん、自分の家じゃないの？
Yeah.
そうなのですが、まだ越して間もなく、すべての部屋を把握しきれてはいないのです。
Yet you had time to construct this house. Here's a thought. Maybe you shouldn't build rooms you're not even gonna use. Apparently. Wait a second. Why do I feel like I recognize this set from somewhere?
鋭いわね、白金。そう。今日の料理対決は、アイエクルールで行ってもらうわ。
Okay, Kitchen Exodus.
アイエク、何ですかそれは。愛のエクソダスって料理番組知らない？
Is this supposed to be Iron Chef? I don't know.
エクソダス。いずこから逃げ出すのですか？
That's the biblical Exodus.
そう。何人かのゲストが料理を作って審査員に食べてもらうんだけど、その料理がゲロまず。
There's all Terra bad.
食べた審査員がほぼ例外なく軒並み口を押さえてスタジオから逃げ出すっていう恐怖の番組なんだよ。
Oh no. So it's like Iron Chef but with rookies. Ooh. Only ever seen any judge stay on stage one time, and that was just because he got food poisoning and passed out.
本当は食べた料理に点数をつけなくちゃいけないんだけど、点数のついたゲストっているの？
What a horrific show.
何故そんなことになる？ゲロまずとはなんだ？
Oh Maya, I'm sorry, but if you actually try and cook from scratch, well, we will have a great example because I remember you were not great at it. You kept trying to blow up the house. You fetch. Well, when you say something Terra bad, you're basically saying it's so disgusting it makes you want to puke.
みんな料理が下手すぎて人間の食べられるものが完成しないんだよ。だから点数だってつくわけない。
Hey, Kashiwagi.
そこが不思議なんだよね。生で食べられるものを食べてるだけでどうして入っちゃうんだろう。
Now, I think I think in this universe they made Makoto female. But we don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Oh, please. Like, you need a bowl of raw eel chopped up on a bed of rice.
確かにうな丼ではないかもしれないけど、蛇なんかに比べたら僕はそっちの方がいいけどな。
Dude, seek help. You have a problem.
確かにそれは。
Tama, no, don't freak out.
気持ちもわかる。
想像したくない光景ですわね。
So tell me, Sensei, they were playing by Kitchen Exodus rules. Does that mean everyone here is a contestant?
そうよ。
Then who's gonna be the judge? He asked with fear and trepidation in his voice.
またまた、とぼけちゃって。
That's default setting for Takeru, ma'am. My worst nightmares come true.
大丈夫だよ、タケルちゃん。あんなにひどいもの作るわけないじゃん。
I don't know. There could be a kerfuffle over steak sauce that could totally destroy this entire competition. Not very convincing coming from you.
ひどい。毎日お弁当作ってるじゃん。
白がね、そういう詮索はしらけるからやめなさい。潔く諦めるのが審査員の最初の仕事よ。どうせ逃げられないんだから。
She's got a point. I mean, he's got a lot of gall to complain about a bunch of girls trying to impressively cook him food. I mean, sure, he might die, but it'd be a death worth... it would go down in the history books as one of the most valiant deaths ever.
それじゃ、今日のテーマを発表するわ。
Oh no. Fugo? If it's fugu, you know, like how it can kill you, that'd be bad. The challenge was to make a stir-fry bowl. Pretty tame by Yuko-sensei standards, though maybe she was just trying to avoid a lawsuit in the event that I should die of food poisoning. Or maybe she was secretly hoping to sit with me on the judges' panel and hog the limelight, and wanted to minimize the risk of ingesting something lethal. Yeah, right. She may be an attention whore, but she doesn't have the death wish. Though to be fair, the pantries and refrigerators were all stocked full of only the finest gourmet ingredients courtesy of the Mitsurugi Financial Group. That's kind of stuff that any lame brain could chop, sizzle, and season to the end up with something at least halfway edible. One would think.
それじゃあ始めて。制限時間は1時間よ。
Oh no. I certainly wasn't expecting things to go that horribly wrong, at least. Oh dear. Oh dear. Crash said you could lock the wallpaper. That'd be Maya, right? Maya at least is part of that. Tell me, Sumika, do you really think I'm so cold and feeling that I tried to get my rocks off after a disaster like that?
そういえばそうだね。
面目ない。
It was you, wasn't it? If anything, I should be the one interrogating you guys.
私じゃないよ。
I mean, sure, class rep started it, but don't even try to pretend like you weren't egging her on.
だってあんなの反則だよって思ったんだもん。ケルちゃんだってそう言ったでしょ。
Wait, who was cheating? Yeah, whatever. It all started about 5 minutes after the cook-off began, when class rep started complaining to Yuko-sensei. She accused Maya and Yui of giving themselves an unfair advantage. And she was right, for the record. They'd each bought a full team of professional chefs to do all their cooking for them. That's fair. That's not really part of the competition, unless you count it as considered, like, assets. I'm talking legit 5-star chefs. These guys were making everyone else look like total amateurs without even breaking a sweat. And they didn't even make any mistakes or cut any corners either. You could tell that it was all just muscle memory to them at this point. Everyone was just watching in awe, mouths agape. One guy would bark something at another in some foreign language, and then bam, 5 seconds later, they'd have all the vegetables diced to perfection. Now that's the sort of thing I expect to see on a real cooking show. I don't even blame class rep for kicking up the stink. If I had to go up against that kind of competition, I'd try to get them disqualified too. The battle wasn't even over before it began, and it was over before any of us were even born. Fetch. At first, Yuko said they just laughed it off and told class rep to bring in her own chef brigade if she was going to be that salty about it. Said that it was only fair game for contestants to use every asset they had available to them. And that class rep should consider a testament to her own culinary ability that they had felt the need to rely on such a handicap. But then she got a devious little twinkle in her eye and called the Mitsurugi sisters backstage. I don't know what she told them back there, but when they came back on set, they both looked visibly perturbed. They each sent their chefs away and announced that they'd be doing their own cooking from then on. And not even 5 minutes later. Right, so it was both of them. Somehow using napalm and a flashbang grenade to try and make a souffle, I'm guessing. Real talk. I find it genuinely impressive that they were able to blow up an entire mansion with just a basic stovetop. Fish! Thanks for sending everyone to the emergency room, guys. At least they were all privately owned Mitsurugi EMT, so it didn't cost us a dime. And thus, the class cook-off ended in a stalemate. Yeah. Or a terrorist detonation, you know, whichever. But whatever, I consider myself lucky to have just made it out alive, although I did end up with a frizzy mad scientist afro. Nice. Enough about that, though. Sumika brings up a good point. The fact that Maya and Yui are back to their old tricks again made me wonder if something might have happened this weekend to trigger that. Hey, when Yuko-sensei called you guys backstage, she didn't put any weird ideas in your head back then, did she? I don't know. You are the chosen one, need to save the world. Something about cooking meals for yourself. I don't know. Anything? How should I know? That's why I'm asking you.
そのようなことを吹き込まれた覚えはございませんが、ご忠告はいただきましたわ。
Well, for Yuko-sensei, that's about the same thing. I'd also go as far as considering it brainwashing, but, you know, I mean, kudos to her for being that good.
それが我らが今朝そなたの寝所にいたことと関係があるかどうかと問われれば、その通りということになろう。
Oh boy. What exactly did she tell you?
光月教諭が申されたのは主に2つでありましたな。姉上。
Oh, sorry. Click too early.
1つ目は、世の殿方は一般的に料理のできる女性に魅力を感じるということでした。
Fair, but not necessary. Oh yeah? Well, I certainly can't deny that. I don't think there's a man alive who doesn't get an intense satisfaction from being treated to his girlfriend's home cooking. I mean, yeah, to be fair, that is pretty cool. I wonder if it's also a factor in Sensei's decision to hold a class cook-off.
私たちもそう思ったのだ。光月教諭が何故料理対決をするなどと申したのか。それで合点がいった。
Yeah, it was weird. Wait, what? Then why did you even want to participate in the first place? Just for craps and giggles?
もう一つは、男女の仲は家臣によって足元を救われるということでございましたわ。ねえ、メイヤ。
その通りです、姉上。
These two together seem like a terrifyingly powerful combo. Complacency.
いかに私とタケル様との将来が天命とはいえ、悠長に構えていては何が起きても不思議はない。そういうことです。
Okay. Destined, huh? Right.
姉上とタケルの将来については異論もあるが、慢心が絶対運命に影を落とすというご指摘は至極もっともであり、真摯に受け止めねばならん。
Okay. Gotcha. So that's why you guys decided to compete with a 5-star handicap. Because they wanted to stand on their own 2 feet.
はい。
Is that also the reason you decided to completely defy my orders?
そなたの言葉は極力尊重する。だが、私自身の問題であるがゆえ、自らの意志と行動によって運命を切り開きたいのだ。
I missed you, Maya. I missed you a lot. Dang it, Sensei. Stop putting weird ideas into their impressionable heads. So, let me get this straight. You decided to cook for yourselves because you wanted to secure our destiny together. And then proceeded to blow up the entire state in Kingdom Come.
面目次第もございません。
Well, to be fair, I'm sure that the military would be very interested in recruiting you. Yeah, no crap. The only destiny you guys are going to secure for me is an early grave. Alright, whatever. Just trying to let it happen again. Now, come on. We're going to be late. What now, Sumika?
それだけ?
What, a little slap on the wrist? Yeah! I mean, what do you expect me to do? They're clearly too deep in this little fantasy of theirs for anything I say to sink in.
ダメだよ、タケルちゃん。
It's a lost cause, dude. Just give it up. Anything I say, they'll immediately misconstrue. It'll twist my words into something positive or find a loophole that allows them to do something even more disruptive.
くじけちゃダメだよ。
If you want to open up that can of worms, be my guest. Just don't make it my problem.
頑張るのはタケルちゃんだってば。心臓麻痺して死んじゃうぞ。
Yeah, probably. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure that the Mitsurugi medical team will be able to resuscitate me.
無
無
論だ
論です
Yeah. Oh, don't look so smug. I'm being sarcastic.
ずるいよ。ずるいずるい。こうなったら私も一緒に寝る。
We're gonna need a bigger bed. What are you, the 3-year-old? Absolutely not.
だって
Why are you getting so riled up about this?
そんなの超ダメに決まってるじゃない。もう死ぬほどダメすぎ。
Sumika, it's all about rolling with the punches. It's like, sure, I'm not gonna just accept it because that would make me an awful person to just like demand that women sleep in my bed with me. But if they're willing to do it freely of their own volition, all I have to do is act like I don't want it to happen, and then it's perfectly fine. Justification. Man, she's really not gonna let it go, huh? You know, I'm starting to think that you're the one with the problem here.
何が
Well, just think about it. I mean, I can see why you'd be a little taken aback by the open door and find me in bed with me.
すごくするよ。
But that alone shouldn't give you cause to reprimand me, let alone punch me into the stratosphere. See what I'm saying? Seriously, Sumika, what are you so pissed off about?
そ
What a weird camera shot this is. Hey guys, don't you think the camera shots in anime are a little strange sometimes?
鏡さん
だって幼馴染だし。
See, this makes me sad. I totally get that Sumika, Takeru, like, that's a thing, and it kind of should be a thing. But not today. I'm sorry, Sumika, but I'm not gonna pick you.
やっぱりおじさんとおばさんの留守中のことは
Even though you are
何も
adorable.
私が面倒見るべきだと思うし。
She is absolutely adorable.
心配せずともそれはつくよみたちがいれば十分であろう。
でも
Sorry, I really don't see where you're coming from here.
私先に行くね。
あ、鏡。
言ってしまわれましたね
Yeah, I don't like that. Sheesh, what's gotten into her? Come on, Takeru, come on. I need you to not be a knucklehead this time around. At least a little bit. Can you please be a little bit more on task here? Well, Kasumi, looks like your roommate up and ditched you.
はい
You sure you're gonna be alright rooming with her? It's not too late to move out, you know.
大丈夫ですスミカさんといるととても楽しいです
I honestly, absolutely believe that, 110%. Yeah, never a dull moment in that household, I imagine. Probably the only benefit of living with her, but fair enough. Sorry, I'm just worried about you at all. You skipped grades and you've got great college prospects ahead of you. I'd just hate to see it all go to waste because you get one bad influence. Stupidity's contagious, you know.
そうなんですか
Yeah, you ever hear that old saying, you can't fix stupid? Well, where do you think that came from? Stupidity's a disease for which I have no cure, Kasumi. For which we have no cure, Kasumi. Be very afraid. Takeru, you should be quaking in your boots.
タケル、それは用法が違うと思うのだが。
Yes. Oh, but that's where you're wrong. Contrary to popular belief, it's actually the single greatest pandemic in the history of mankind, said to have originated all the way back in...
白金さん
Hmm? What's up?
ということは白金さんは
Ka-cha!
何ですか
Abso-freaking-lutely. Beg pardon?
白金さんはスミカさんと幼馴染で小さい頃からずっと一緒にいましたですから白金さんはかなりの確率でバカに感染していると思います
Sorry, shoot. I didn't mean to interrupt, Kasumi. So Takeru, how's that humble pie taste? Bitter? Good. No, it doesn't work that way because,
その失礼をば
You can laugh, Yui. You can laugh. It was hilarious.
タケル、これは一本取られたな。
Oh, shut up.
もう直す方法はないのでしょうか
Probably. Fine, I made it up, okay? None of that was actually true, so no, I'm not stupid. Well,
嘘
Duh, of course stupidity's not contagious. You really think I'm that dumb?
白金さん嘘をついたんですか
Oh, Right to the heart. Jeez, don't put it like that. You're making me feel like a criminal. I was just pulling your leg to see if you'd fall for it. It was a harmless joke.
嘘ついたんですね。
Yeah, I guess technically I did. Sorry about that.
まったく。そうやって鏡をバカにするからこういうことになるのだ。
Yeah, I know, right? Leave her alone. She seems to be the only one who might remember, like, the last world. So, good grief, let her have her life.
ちなみに私は、ヤシロさんが鏡さんと同居されたことは大きな意味があると思っておりますよ。
Oh, yeah, no, probably.
私もだ。強引な手段ではあったようだが、それを提案した光月教諭のお考えは正しかったと思う。
Knowing her, she got some kind of weird brief from her alternate self in the other world line to explain everything, because somehow that Yuko Sensei probably knew this was going to happen in an alternate timeline. Right, how could I forget? Apparently the same day I came home to find out that my dad had sold off my virginity to the highest bidder, Sumika had a little surprise of her own waiting for her doorstep. Namely, a big pile of luggage alongside a little Russian transfer student. Apparently, Yuko-sensei had told her that she'd been homesteading with with the Kagamis, but to absolutely no one's surprise, neither Sumika nor her parents had heard anything about it. So naturally, Sumika marched right up to the physics prep room and tried to get to the bottom of it. Unfortunately, though, Yuko-sensei Yuko-sensei's got persuasion abilities that would make the most hypnotists blush. And sure enough, that's how Sumika looked when she walked back out of the hallway, like she'd been hypnotized. Come to think of it, she had the exact same devious look in her eye that Maya and Yui had after being called backstage during the cook-off. After that, it was Sumika herself who convinced her parents to let Kasumi stay, and she's been there ever since. Wait a minute. Did Yuko-sensei say it was something like having a little sister or like a daughter and like preparing to have a happy family? Because I can see that actually work with Sumika, but that's sneaky. I have no idea what Yuko-sensei could have said in there, but I'm beginning to think she might actually be some sort of witch. Yes. I mean, she even convinced Kasumi's original host family to let her stay somewhere else. At least that's what Marimo-chan told me in private. I still have no clue as to why Yuko-sensei would do something like that, but according to Marimo-chan, she did it half for Kasumi's own well-being and half for the inevitable hilarity that would ensue. Though, personally, I think it's probably closer to 80% hilarity. I don't know, like I said, she might have a good insight into like the other world line. I swear that woman feeds off our drama like she hasn't eaten in weeks. Though to be fair, one could argue that a little hilarity and drama might be good for Kasumi too. I mean, the whole point of her transferring in was just the last semester of senior year was to get herself acquainted with the area and make some friends, right? Well, she's definitely succeeded at carving out a niche for herself in our little clique, and that's no small feat because we're anything but normal. Yeah, true. You know, the antithesis of normal. Hey, Kasumi.
Hi.
You enjoying your time here so far?
Hi. 楽しいです。
Well, good. That's the most important thing. But I gotta say, it's kind of hard to tell. I wish you'd smile a little more often.
笑
Yeah.
そうだな、ヤシロ。そなたはもう少し感情を表に出した方が良いかもしれぬな。
せっかく愛らしいお顔をなさっているのですからね。
Aww, she's got a point. She actually genuinely smiled. That could be pretty good. They say the act of smiling itself could even trick your brain into feeling happier. And I'm not making this one up, honest.
それは本当にあることわざですよ、ヤシロさん。
Come on, don't you trust me? After I blatantly just lied to you?
自業自得だな。
Fair point. Wow, Maya. After everything I've done for you. Fine, let's just forget it. This little tangent's gone on long enough anyway. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
戻す？どこまでだ？
You tried to blow me up! We were trying to figure out why Sumika threw a hissy fit and ran off, remember? Why don't we reopen that discussion?
戻しても良いが、私には見当がつかぬぞ。
私もです。
Well, so much for that.
あの、
Oh, yeah. Alright, never mind. Let's just catch up with her, yeah? Besides, it's gonna be late if we don't pick her up. Kasumi, you have to understand, you will break the plot of this game if you try and pierce the density of this talker. Remember, he's a black hole that will suck in all logic and just spew out nonsense and hilarity. That's just what he does.
そうだな。
She's like, Okay, fine. Man, Sumika must have really hauled butt up the hill. We never did catch up to her.
鏡がああ見えて日々鍛錬しているのだな。
Yeah.
あの急な坂を駆け上らねば、私たちの視界から消え去ることは不可能ですものね。
Unless she never went to school. Yeah, that girl could go toe-to-toe with the most demigods and probably come out on top. I'd say her usual power level is about 950,000 or so, but when she's really pissed off, she can jump as high as 70 million.
95万
I don't know.
7000万
Brownie points? I don't go. And that's not even her only superpower either. She once studied martial arts under the infamous cannibal/children's book hero. That's where she learned her ultimate move, the drill Milky Punch.
カニバル、テリブル。
Yeah. She does have her one weakness though, water. Splash a little water in her face and she loses all her powers. But unfortunately, the forecast's looking pretty nice today, which means she's in peak condition.
タケル、先ほどからそなたが言っていることの意味がよくわからないのだが。
Neither do I. I'm just spewing like stream of consciousness at this point. Hear that, Kasabi? If Sumika ever gets on your nerves for whatever reason, just spray her down with a hose and she'll be completely at your mercy.
察するにタケル様は相変わらず鏡さんをからかっておられるのですね。
Yeah, Takeru, you might want to dial it down a bit. It's not slander if it's true. I'm just looking out for our new friend. What's wrong with... Uh-oh.
しまった。悠長に構えすぎていたようだ。
Hop into school. Hop into the classroom.
急ぎましょう。
Yes, go. Seriously, guys? Hey, I'm still talking here.
タケル、急げ。
Yeah, I'm coming.
危ない。
Oh, no. Wah! Ow. Who is this? Who is this? Oops, sorry about that. I didn't hurt you, did I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is this again? You are familiar, but where are you? In my brain.
あなたこそ大丈夫？
Who is this again? I know. Oh my gosh, she was the person in the UN, right? She's the lady who was on the radio. That's who she was. Never been better.
タケル、大丈夫か？
そちらもお怪我はありませんか？
Yeah, I'm all good, but dude, what a babe. She must be European or something. Her Japanese is flawless, though. I don't recognize her at all. Who is she? She's way too old to be exchange student.
私も大丈夫です。
Is that who I'm thinking of? Or is she the, like, Finnish TSF pilot that was working on with the Americans that Tama bonded with? I don't remember what she looked like.
さあ、お手を。
Stop ogling her!
ありがとう。
There we go.
ごめんなさ
No,
い。
she definitely headset
急いで
lady.
いたものだから。
Seeing her like this did definitely headset lady. Got it. Nah, don't worry about it. I should have watched where I was going.
それじゃあ、私急いでいるから。あなたたちも早く自分の教室に置きなさい。
This is gonna be the weirdest game ever. Bye.
お互い怪我がなくて何よりでしたわね。
しかし、予令が鳴り終わってしまった。これは榊に叱責されるのを覚悟せねばな。
Well, you know, if it wasn't one thing, it'd be another. Dang it. Yeah, she won't be the only one either. Sumika's definitely gonna rub it in our faces. Sheesh, this day's gotten off to a rocky start. Well, at least it wasn't for all bad.
タケル様？
Ugh!
何をしている？急げ！
Coming! Oh, there it goes.
遅刻。
Shush you! Darn it, Sumika! Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
みんなおはよ
What's up, Makoto? How's it hanging? What's up, class rep? How's it hanging?
う。何とぼけてるのよ。予令聞こえたでしょ？
That's called tinnitus, class rep. You might want to get that checked out. It could be an early symptom of something serious, mental problems.
あのね。
Sheesh, don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to look out for you, you know? I mean, any kind of brain damage would be pretty massive blow to you, right? Without your good grades, I don't exactly have a whole lot going for you. Oh! Oh, Takeru, no!
ちょっと、それどういう意味？
God, that's so ow.
よせタケル、何を言おうがごまかすことはできぬぞ。
この後に及んでは致し方ありませんわ。潔く。
What the heck, you guys? It almost sounds like you're trying to say we did something bad here.
したでしょ？
Oh yeah? Like what?
だから遅刻。
Oh, slow down. It's all a huge misunderstanding. We're all on campus long before the bell rang because we wanted to give ourselves ample room to make it to class on time.
じゃあどうして遅れたのよ？
Well, I got into a little accident on the way here, you see. A natural disaster, really. Nothing I could do about it.
何それ？
Now, I know it's hard to believe. But the fact of the matter is...
許すがよいぞ、榊。実は、新任の教諭とタケルが出会い頭にぶつかってしまってな。
Yeah. You see? Maybe I'll catch you, vouch for me. Wait, new teachers.
でもぶつかったのだってどうせ白金くんの不注意だったんでしょ？
Fair point. Whoa. Who said I wasn't being careful?
おおむね間違いではございません。鋭い洞察力をお持ちですわね、榊。
Quit selling me out, you two. Hey, you guys, stop admitting crimes we didn't commit.
遅刻だと思います。
God.
何か言いたそうね。
Okay, fine. I'll forget it. Just blow. Screw you guys.
タケルちゃん、すんごくつまらなそうな顔してる。
Yes, you will.
どうでもいいことに労力使うことの無意味さをもうそろそろ知ってもいい頃だと思うけどね。
Excuse me.
ちなみに予令前に玄関に入っていても時間に間に合うつもりで結果は間に合わなかった。これは変わらないわ。
Yeah, well, it's not always the end result that matters, you know?
あら、たまにはいいこと言うわね。その通りよ。でも結果が全ての時もあるわ。
Right. I mean, she's got you, man. You know, you people are never gonna like you if you say such hard stuff all the time.
うるさいわね。別にあなたに好かれなくて
I
も困
forget.
らないわよ。
I forget how just annoyingly mean he is, the class rep. Oh, that's rich, coming from the girl who kicked us a huge stink when it looked like someone else would win the cook-off. You obviously do care what I think.
え？それは。
Well, at that, you didn't mean to blow up the entire mansion? Well, sorry, Toots, but the end results are all that matters. That's what makes us responsible for putting all our lives in danger.
それは私のせいじゃないでしょ？
Oh, trying to pin the blame, are we? I thought you were more mature than that, class rep. Ugh. How about you take responsibility for your actions, huh? Am I right, Makoto?
そんなことより、メイヤさんはどうしてその人が新任の先生だって分かったの？
Makoto, ask her the real questions and participating in the good conversations. You're so obtuse.
そういえばそうだね。見ただけでわかるなんて。
いや、それはあくまで推測なのだが、先日つくよみから交換留学制度の話を聞かされていたのでな。
Right.
交換留学？
Yes, good. Keep it up. Soon they'll forget all about me being late.
本学園が世界各国のさまざまな学校と姉妹校の提携を結んでいることはご存知ですか？
I mentioned this before, but we kind of had something similar back where I was growing up. We actually, and in Japan, no less. So I grew up in the middle of Idaho, and we had a sister town in a place that's like north of Tokyo. I've looked it up. Like, I want to go visit it sometime. But it was just a city that had a very similar population that was also it also was like a farming community that also had some like a major research center that made it very similar to the town that I grew up in, which is very much like kind of a hub for farming, but it also had like a major research center that was like the backbone of the community. And so like because they had similar population sizes, they just became like sister cities where like we had like a preserve, like a park downtown that was like where it had a lot of flora, fauna, and architecture that was meant to reflect some of the local architecture and stylizations and gardens that you would find in that sister city. And I wonder if they had something similar for us. I have no idea what they would put there, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see like what they said, because like it was just kind of neat to know that there was like a sister town in Japan well before I was even interested in visual novels and like wanting to visit Japan myself someday. So that'd be something cool to go visit sometime. There's Tama. Whoa, where the heck did you come from?
ミキちゃんおはよう。ちょっと玉瀬さん、もう予定なったわよ。ほらほら、みんなも席について。もう先生がいらっしゃるわよ。あ、成馬先生は少し遅くなるって言ってました。
Why didn't she tell you that?
ミキが廊下を大ダッシュしてたら、先生に呼び止められたんです。
So I'm not the only one. Wow, you're even tardier than me. Impressive.
もう、玉瀬さんたらしょうがないわね。
Whoa, hold up, I'm detecting a double standard here.
当然でしょ。
Fair. This is discrimination.
続きは？
Oh, yeah, I know. Not like my oppression matters or anything.
本学園と各姉妹校との間には様々な交換留学制度が取り決められているのですが、その中に教職員交換留学制度というものがあるのです。
Right. So like a study abroad program, but for teachers.
はい。ですがこれまでは双方の事情から教職員の交換留学には至らなかったそうです。それがこたび初めて実施される運びとなった。そう聞き及んでいます。
That's pretty cool, honestly. Though finding people who can also speak Japanese from other countries well enough to actually teach a subject, probably challenging.
学園内で制服を着ていない外国人となれば新任の教諭であろうと踏んだわけだ。
Right, that makes a lot of sense.
なるほどね。
Huh, did you know about this class trip?
何度か留学生が来たのは知ってるけど、教員の交換留学なんて入学当時に聞いたことがあるぐらいで、今の話を聞くまで思い出しもしなかったわ。
Who's the teacher gonna be? Who's the teacher gonna be? Foreign exchange, so probably from the UN. Could it be that American commander guy? Maybe it'll be the comms girl we literally crashed into. I'm impressed you even remember that at all, because I definitely forgot. So that begs the question, how the heck did Tsukuyomi get that kind of intel?
私たちと接触する可能性がある人物の素性は全て調べられるからな。
Right.
それは留学制度を利用していらした教諭であっても例外ではありません。
I see. You guys definitely know your homework. So, how many of them were expecting? What's their names?
それは存じません。
What? Why not?
タケル、それを知っているのはつくよみだけだ。必要がなければ私たちには知らされない。
Tsukuyomi, yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
例えば、私たちが皆さんの情報をすべて知っていたなら、気持ちの良いものではございませんでしょう。
Also fair.
そうね。正直に言えばその通りだわ。
知る側にとってもそれは同じことなのです。私たちが皆さんとのお付き合いに臨むのはそのような関係ではないのですから。
でもそれじゃあ三剣さんたちが危ないんじゃ。
三剣に身を置く私たちはシステムによって守られている。私たち自身がそれを知らなくても何ら問題はない。だが
I trained on a mountain for 20 years. Somehow doing that in 15 years.
警護の者たちが皆さんの身辺を調査した事実は変わりません。どうかお許しください。
Yeah, it's fine.
許すがよいぞ。
別にいいよ、そんなこと。それはあなたたちのせいじゃないでしょ。仕方ないわ。
そうだよ。それに逆に考えれば今こうしているのは僕たちに怪しいところがないからでしょ。
Yeah, everyone should Takeru. He's got snipers trained on him at all times, just in case. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Don't get all depressed on us now. School hasn't even started yet. Maybe I ought to try stealing the conversation into a different direction. Seriously, though, what a weird program. Who the heck sends teachers to study abroad? Where are these sister schools anyway?
なんだよ、タケル。世界各国にあるってユウヒさん言ってたじゃないか。 人の話はちゃんと聞きなよ。
Don't you even start with me.
私もその制度で来ました。
Fair point. Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I did think it was pretty strange for us to get a Russian exchange student completely out of the blue, but if they're just now getting the exchange program off the ground, that makes it a little more believable.
ねえねえ、それでタケルちゃんがぶつかった先生ってどんな人だったの？
ええ、それはもう美しいお方でした。
Hmm. Uh-huh, you can say that again. She looked about the same age as Marimo-chan. Heck, maybe even a little bit younger. Hard to tell, though. European women tend to mature a little bit quicker than Japanese women, or at least it seems that way. Either way, her sex appeal was on point. Had that sexy, confident businesswoman thing going on. Definitely a wood in my book. Hmm. Wait, what's up?
もしやタケル様はあのような方がお好みですか？
Wait. Why would you say that? Oh gosh, I wasn't talking out loud, was I? Come again?
何やら物思いにふけっていたようだったからな。思い出していたのではないかと思ったのだ。
Oh, gotcha. So I didn't say it. I said it with everything but words. So what if I was?
早急に対策を打たねばなるまい。
You dude, leave her alone.
無理。
Whoa, I am an
ケイちゃん、おはよう。
おはよう。
あやみねさん、あなたね、大幅に遅刻なんだけど、毎日いい加減に。ねえねえ、無理ってどういうこと？だから。
そうだ、それは私も気になるぞ。
I agree with you.
誰も入り込めない禁断の世界。ハマったら最後、抜け出すこともできない。
I didn't taste anything. What the heck are you even talking about?
遅刻してきた上に突然話に割り込んでわけわかんないこと言わないでくれる？
三剣はあそこまでたくましくなれない。身長からして無理。追いつけない。
Phew.
身長はそれほど私たちと変わらぬように見受けられましたが。
You swinging for the fences.
それにたくましいというほどでもなく、むしろ華奢という印象を受けたのだが。
Curvaceous.
それ以前に禁断の世界って何よ？
Oh, you caught that, huh?
え、みんなはあれあり？よくわかんないよ。
Quiet, you. Close your ears.
そっか、ありなんだ。ま、個人の趣味は尊重しなきゃね。
You're one to talk, Yamane.
何よ？だから
不女子。
Oh, man.
やおい。
Whoa, hold on a minute. What are you talking about? This conversation, woman. You got here for crying out loud.
あ、そっか。タケルがぶつかった先生って男の人？
If that's the case, what?
そうか。タケルはそういうことだったのか。
Oh no. Yeah, everyone's upset at that. Like everyone dislikes that. You know, that would simplify the whole harem thing. Ah, no, of course not. Use your brain, dummy. What the heck would it be? Why would I be into dudes all of a sudden? Blah. Yeah, that hurt. But I think that's where we're going to end for today. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's just been a long episode, and I think this is perfect. Oh. Guys, what am I going to do? How am I going to choose this? The choices are too good. Oh my gosh. Altered Fable. It's the game I've always wanted. I knew this would be the case, but oh, it's wonderful and glorious. I can't wait to go through the rest of it with you. I can't wait to see what the heck is gonna happen. It's already been bananas on toast, and it's only gonna get wilder from here. Oh my gosh. I am so excited to do this with you guys. I'm so excited to hear what you guys think. Again, please keep the spoilers away, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of this series so far. You guys are the best part of all of this, and it's a pleasure being able to share it with you. Thank you so much, and also to the patrons who are helping make this all the more possible. You guys are the best. I give you a fantastic salute. If you want to be a patron yourself, get access to the Patreon cast, which is like a back door to the channel. You guys can ask questions that I will answer directly in a monthly podcast. It's an opportunity to kind of show off and highlight some of the other things in my life that I think are either interesting. Things like top anime I'm watching, some of the other hobbies I've been indulging in, some of just basic stories about things that have happened in my life that maybe don't get covered quite so much on the channel, and pretty much anything at all you can think of that you want to ask me, obviously within reason. If you're not into that sort of thing, that's perfectly fine. The best way you can support the channel is just by being here, watching these videos, and just enjoying yourself. But I gotta make sure to let you know that like I really appreciate the belief in the future of the channel that the patrons are showing. So thank you so much. And of course, you gotta make sure to remember always to just keep looking for these fantastic stories. If you're new to the channel, period, I'd highly encourage you to keep checking it out. I got a lot of great content, a backlog of some fantastic visual novels, House of Fata Morgana, Chusotsu, Katawa Sojo, Doki Doki Literature Club, as long as, and lots of smaller titles that are really good. Seabed, probably one of the top visual novels I can recommend that you may not have ever heard of. It's a smaller title, actually just recently got ported to the Switch. Fantastic. It was one of the most mind-blowing titles I've come across, and frankly, considering like how like humble the beginnings are, like how small the production team was that created it, it honestly is one of the best stories I've ever read. So highly recommend you check out that if you've never heard of it before. And frankly, just this is a good place to come, chill, relax, talk about the story aspects, characters. I love talking about science too. I'm a bit of science buff. If that sounds appealing to you at all, please subscribe. It would be a good chance for you to kind of get to know like what this channel is all about. But regardless, the fact that you're here is enough of a treat for me, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. As always, it's a pleasure having you here. And until the next video you're watching me, I hope to see me in next. I'll see you there.